So it's February 17th. I'm going to do another vlog this week. I'm heading to Glasgow right now, and then from the Glasgow office, we head down to Manchester as well. We actually started an e-com Shopify website called Buy Property Services, where we're basically selling property services. I looked at the Shopify dashboard there, and it's been feeling like quite a drag just trying to get it off the ground. But in the last 7 days, we've done £30,000, which is pretty cool because that's 120,000 tracking a month, and this is just like sort of like a side add-on to the main core business. So really quite interesting to see where that goes, but it's also quite interesting the fact of how a business can just come out of nowhere when you already have a conglomerate in terms of just creating another subsidiary. So I'm just sitting here in Gary's flat. He is. But you're just talking about how to create unfiltered demand in any business, and one of the things that I didn't even realise but we just seen there was property is actually the second most saturated business across the full of the UK. Number one being restaurants. So there's 100,000 restaurants, right? And there's 20,000 different estate agencies, which is absolutely mental. So the key to unfiltered demand is finding something which is needed, right? So the top three is restaurants, property, and then clothing. So it's something that's needed, however, find a blue ocean in that. Yes. So for instance, with property, it's the tenanted aspect of that. So it's a blue ocean, something that's needed, something where there's nobody's in that market within a saturated market. So on the controversy to what most people would say, don't enter a saturated market. No, enter the saturated market, but actually find the blue ocean niche within the saturated market. Callum, yeah? Okay, so it's currently 5 PM. I'm just having to leave the office early as I need to pick up a new suit. However, we've done about £9,000 on the buyer property sales website, which is the, as I said, the surveys, tenancy agreements, that's what we're selling. So it's kind of like an upsell package, but we've almost done £10,000, so I'm really hoping that we've got a couple more sales calls we're doing right now, and we only need like 2 more survey payments to get us over at a £10,000 day, which would be absolutely mental considering we only set this up like 30 days ago. So just got another payment in there, £600, so we're like £300 off hitting £10,000. That's me picked up my 2 suits there. So can I go head back to the hotel? What we're working with here. Not bad, not bad. Ugh. Just sits down. Just grabbing some food at the moment. Okay, so that is 7:30 at night, and we haven't had any more payments in, so we finished on £9,950. We're literally £50 short of a £10,000 day. But still, almost made it, and I'm sure we'll have a good chance of hitting it tomorrow as well. So we'll just keep going, turning up budgets, scaling this up, but really exciting to be honest. Thursday, let's go. There you go. Oh, look at the man.
That's the goal.
All right. Looking good, mate.
Ready for the day, brother.
So I was going to show you this yesterday, but look, that's us. I'll refresh it to the classic Shopify owner, 10k.
You got to hide the code at the top.
Buy property services. Oh, so this is official, right? You'll find this quite cool. So we started this store at the start of January, and bang, literally already done.
100k?
100k.
Sheesh.
That's kinda cool, eh?
crazy, That's way. It's a 1.2 million store, man. That's a lot of money, man. 100k sales, mate. Wow, man, that's
So just finished off about 5 kilometres there, Saturday morning. Always enjoy doing something just to push myself outside my comfort zone. I find that if you consistently get your brain to focus on just doing the thing that you don't probably want to do, that's how you build discipline. So just put your shoes on and just forcing yourself to go out, doing an ice bath, doing something. It's all these small habits that build up and build discipline, and that's what actually moves you forwards, and that's how you get success. So it's Sunday the 22nd of February 26. On a Sunday night, I always like to sit down, just get a pen, piece of paper and write down my ideas, write down what I'm thinking, how I'm feeling, sort of journal in a sense, I guess, but also as well strategise for the week ahead. One of the concepts that I always think about in business is this signal versus noise ratio. It's actually something that Steve Jobs used to speak about it all the time back in the day, and some other really successful entrepreneurs. And that's basically the idea that in business you get all this noise, everything that's pulling you, all this stuff, the day-to-day, the hectic, the drama of what a business entails. And then you get the signal, right? The signal is like the strategic thing that you need to do. What is the most important thing that you need to do that day? And I mean, every single day I'll sit and I'll write down everything I want to achieve. And even better than that, the night before, week before, I'll actually sit and plan out what I'm going to do. So like on a Sunday night, I'll sit here and I'll think about what's the things that needs to happen this week. What things need to happen this week so I know and I can say to myself that this has been a successful week. Or else you're just sitting and you're kind of going through things and it's just absolutely meaningless. You don't know what's successful, what's not successful. You can get in your head about things. So what do I need to do this week for me to say this has been a successful week?